What's the argument today for not just running everything through an AI system? Is the argument against, because obviously we've been able to do that with different levels of AI systems going back. I mean, you could have done this in the 90s if you wanted to. You could have done it in the 2000s. You could have done it in the 2010s. You can certainly do it now. What are the arguments for and against just running everything through an AI system without any human curation? You know, you're just sitting there in Adobe Experience Manager. You just click GPT-4 Japanese, boom, the website's in Japanese.
I would say the biggest argument against it comes down to the realization, the change lately to see translation quality as a risk management function. So yeah, you can run everything through that, but particularly as you get out into the languages where they call it AI autophagy, so AI feeding on itself, where that becomes an issue.
Good
Um,
word.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but where you're out and that becomes a significant issue, then you're publishing things out where you don't have any positive knowledge of what could be wrong. You know, that's not to say human translation is perfect. Often it isn't. Let's say you said, well, let's just translate our instructions for use in a medical environment using Chat GPT and put them out into Albanian. And now the Albanian guy gets something that you've never detected that tells him to, take 10 times the dose of something or use it for 10 times as long or whatever, and somebody's dead. Now you've got this huge liability, and you can't offload that on the AI provider because they've got indemnification clauses that say basically, use this at your own risk. So there's a big reason there where you don't want to just rely on that. But if you've done the risk analysis and you could say, okay, great, this is just for doing translations for internal use, monitoring our social media feeds. Great, go ahead, use it. Why would you involve a human on that? The value isn't there to justify that expense. So it has to be treated as this trade-off between the potential for harm, the cost, the speed, all these other things. And there are cases where human really does make the most sense still, and others where it doesn't make sense to have a human even look at it.